Hey everybody, Friday afternoon, and I'm going to try to get some paint on this Topolino body. I've got it taped off, as you can see, and use this bright gold base coat, going over this with House of Kolors Candy Organic Green. Kind of mixing it up on this time because I use the Orion Silver base and the Candy Blue on the chassis and everything, and the motor part, some of it. But going with this green, of course, green and blue complementary colors. I'm not going to do any fade. I'm just going to leave all these gold tape lines. Once I peel the tape, these are going to have these gold tape lines all the way around here, and then the whole thing will get clear. So something different. I'm just trying to mix it up. You know, I get bored with the same old thing, so we give it a shot, see how it comes out. If it doesn't work out, you know, on to the next one. But that's where I'm at. So, and I'm just going to check all my tape lines. Looks like everything is holding. And I'm just going to start squirting some paint here. Alright, so just that's my initial cover. Just a light coat over the whole thing, and now I'm going to walk away for about 20 minutes and let this first coat start to do its thing. It'll start to flash there a little bit. I'm going to hit it just a little bit more around the windshield. I got a little light there. Let me do that real quick, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna paint out of my gun here. What I usually do is some lacquer thinner in a bottle just to blow through so the paint doesn't start to clog my airbrush up. So, and then I'll use this for cleanup later to blow out the gun, you know, when I'm cleaning up. Same thing. So usually have a bottle at hand here. Wipe down to get all the green out of there. And all right. Okay, so 20 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back for round 2. See how it goes. So I think I've got the depth of color that I want. So I think the last thing I painted this green over gold was Jimmy Flintstone's Jade Grenade motorcycle, which I really love. I built that probably a good 20 years ago, and I love the bike. It's in my diorama now. I had it in the back of an El Camino, in the same color, 65. I think 65 El Camino I had it in. But this is good. So now don't want to wait too long on this to flash, because I won't be able to get the tape off, or it'll leave gummy tape lines. So I'm going to, and I mixed too much paint. I usually don't do that. I mixed more than I should have, but I may use this paint on my Deals Wheels van. Had them in my hand, we're good to go. Like the world's, get on there. You say the world's nastiest tweezers. These taped lines. This is the first one. Yeah. They really are awful tweezers. I don't think this is the set that I usually use with them. Put your crap on there. Let's see. It's not always easy to grab these tape lines from the source, and I have a bad habit of wrapping tape over them. Cut through there. Let's see if I can lift this. Two overlapping tape lines here. Oh, this is sometimes a fun part and sometimes not. It's fun when it works, but it sucks when it doesn't work. Two little bleed areas here. I can see. Oh, God, come on. Grab the dullest blade I got out here. And these things are razor sharp. And this one is not. Ah. Yep, stuck myself. Let's see if I can. My next smooth move would be to bleed all over my build. There's another one off. There we go. Okay. so those are the thin ones. I've got one here. The regular tape is not a big deal to pull. It's a little tiny thin stuff. But I worry about getting pulled off. Alright. This is the Tamiya tape, by the way. Alright, so all my thin lines are pulled off. I'm not going to worry about the stuff on the inside. I am going to try to get this big one on the nose, and there's another one on the back end. One thing about this gold, it's an easy touch-up. Okay, so I got the nose off of there, and let's see if I can get this thing out of this, whatever this is, spare tire hunk, I guess you would call it. And there's more tape underneath here, which I'm not going to worry about right now because it doesn't have paint really laid over on it. So I can always peel that later. Ah, stuck a thumb. Damn it, stuck a thumb right in there. Hit it just a little bit. Alright. It wouldn't be me if I didn't screw something up. Alright, got that out. Okay. So, all those little panel lines are pretty good. Got a few little bleeds, not much. The nose piece looks good. The little thing in the back looks okay. I'll tell you though, you can really see the build lines from the 3D printing when you get paint on this stuff, especially these transparent paints. It comes right through. I mean, you can see all these little squares all over, but it's okay. It's cool. I like it. Just minimal little touch up, a couple little spots here. I'll get the rest of the tape off and do all that once this gas is out, because I don't have any overlaid paint really on anything else that I have to worry about. I hit one little spot, I kind of covered up here on the back, but it's okay. Again, it's very, very minimal, and I should be able to touch this up, no big deal. I don't want to take a chance of, there's a bunch of tape underneath this thing because I'm just trying to keep from overspraying the entire inside of it. Yeah, you did that. Okay, all right, I'm going to cut this off because I think I'm going to go ahead and spray my Deals Wheels van, or part of it anyway, with this organic green. While I got this mix, I got a bunch, so you'll probably see this later this weekend when I'm fiddling around. This is going to have to be cleared once this gas is out. Clear the whole thing, and then we can, come up with some decals or whatever I'm going to do for the rest of it. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I didn't want the rest of my candy organic green paint going to waste, so I did some fly wings, a whole bunch of fly wings. This is a body off one of those little cheesy monogram dragsters that it's been sitting out here, and I throw a little paint on it here and there. Some great big flies. I shot the body on. Did my Deals Wheels van. Did a fade on it with the green fading down to the silver. I actually like that. I'm going to leave that way. So with the cost of this paint, you don't ever want to waste it. I mean, this stuff's 120, 130 bucks a quart now. So, not, you know, I've always got stuff sitting around. And you can see there's a trailer in here in base coat. This is Brian's surf figures in there with base coat. Eddie's in there. He's mostly painted. I got to finish him. I got some other stuff in white base coat in here. And a few other things in silver, some boat parts and stuff, but I'm not ready to shoot those yet. But so yeah, you just don't ever want to waste the paint, and kills me to pour any of that. I mean, I got a catch jar that I pour it in, but you don't ever want to ruin paint, waste paint. None of us do, not with the cost of all of it now. So, but especially with the House of Kolors. So that's where I'm at. Time to think about some dinner now, and all this stuff's going to gas out until tomorrow. And there's my Topolino body. So yeah, I'm glad to get this done, because that'll pretty much, once I get this cleared, that's going to pretty much finish up that build. So happy to get that done. That was a fun little easy build. Like that drag bike was the same way. That was a quickie. I did that within a week or so. Once I got the paint on it, it went together in a couple days, because there was just very few parts on it. It was fun. Nice display piece. So I like it. And I like drag bikes. I love drag boats. I love all that kind of stuff. So and I like not spending 200 hours working on it, you know. I mean, I appreciate all those guys who do all those crazy super detailed models, like John Teresi. Big fan of John's work. I've known John for years. Love what he does, but that's not my thing. I'm not a contest builder. You guys know that. I've talked about this before. And I enjoy building stuff, painting stuff, and just having fun, you know, and have some nice fun stuff to display, and not worry about every little microscopic detail. I just can't do that anymore. I don't have the capabilities anymore. I don't know how John does it. I mean, you know, I can't even imagine how many hundreds and hundreds of hours are in just one of his builds, and he's got dozens of them that are so super detailed out. I don't even know where most of those lines and hoses go. So, you know, that's me. I mean, yes, I'm a car guy, but I don't know every little detail on those lines. But anyway, okay. So yes, I'm done. I'm gonna go in. Just took a lacquer thinner bath, get the green off myself, and so there was a little overview of the bench. What's going on? I've been sanding on this prick again. This is that boat that was printed in 2 pieces. This is like the 3rd round of sanding. I'm going to pick up some of that 3M, that green putty, and see if I can get these lines to fill better. I'm not going to worry about the bottom too much, because I'm going to mount it on a piece of plexi. But these top ones here, they just keep coming out, and my putty, it was just too much, I guess, for it. Even though it's good stuff, but I'm aggravated with that at this point, so I got to get something heavier duty to smear in there, or some Bondo or something. Anyway, all right, that's it for tonight. I will throw this together and post it up sometime this weekend. So see you guys again real soon.